I think my camera's a little crooked. But it's okay. So, let's get her started. Alright, so I'm back with another video. Welcome back. So today, well tonight, because it is 10:21 and I'm filming. As y'all can see by the title already, this is going to be kind of a sensitive topic. Unfortunately, we all go through it, whether it's a chemical imbalance or whether it's something that has happened to you to cause you to have depression or anxiety. But like I said from the title of the video, it is how I struggled or how I got through my depression. So it goes, and I have notes on my phone just to make sure that I hit every key point and make sure I get everything. So in 2017, I got diagnosed with depression and anxiety, and I'm smiling because that shit really used to control my life. Like, it really used to control my life, and I'm so happy now that it does not. I'm so happy that I don't have to feel like that anymore. That shit really used to kick my ass. Let's just put it that way. But like I said, in 2017 is when I got diagnosed. Literally, I think it was right out of high school, before I went to school. So during high school, I was always busy. Like, I played a lot of sports in high school, so I was always busy. Always had something to do, whether it was homework, whether it was practice, because I played sports all year round. So I was always busy. So I never really had the time to realize, or never felt that I was going through depression or something was wrong. So then once I got out of school, summer, and I was literally just at home bored, that's when it really hit me. Because I didn't have nothing that was occupying my time. So it was just like, what is wrong with me? I didn't want to go nowhere. I didn't want to be around anybody. Half the time I didn't want to eat. I just knew something was wrong with me. I just wanted to stay to myself. I would cry for no reason. I would be mad for no reason. I would be sad. Like, it was just crazy. Like, I wouldn't put that on nobody. So then my mom was finally like, what's wrong? Like, let's go get it checked out, because this is not right. Like, something is not right. Like, as a mother, she knows her daughter. So we finally went to go get tested, and I think that was like a couple months before I went to school. So I went to school. I went and got tested, and I had to take a whole bunch of tests. Like, I was there for like hours. I had to take so many tests. I had to take it was like a patience test to see if I had patience. Like, it was one of these tests I remember I had it on the computer, and every time a box clicked up on it was like an eye test type thing. Every time a box would pop up on the screen, I would have to click the mouse, and I had to do that for like 10 minutes straight. Like, then I had to put blocks together. I felt like I was a little kid. If that makes sense. It was so weird. Like, I just had to do all these tests. Then I had to wait for the results to come back. And then I had to go to my doctor to get the results so they could read me the results. And the results came back that I had depression and anxiety and ADHD. But we all knew that. I still have ADHD to this day. I can't sit still for nothing. And when my results came back that I had depression and anxiety, I was just so like, not me. That can't be me. I was in denial. I was just like, nah, that can't be me. Me? Depression, anxiety? No, not me. So then it just like, it I came to reality and I was just like, that's why I feel the way that I feel. And then it was kind of like a smack in the face. It was just like, I'm too good to have depression and anxiety. That's not me. So then he was talking about like stuff that we could do for it, and the type of depression that I had was the chemical imbalance. So literally I was lacking the serotonin in my brain. So he was like, we can put you on this medicine and it will help you build your serotonin back up, and you may have to be on it for the rest of your life, and then you may not have to be on it for the rest of your life. And him telling me that literally broke my heart again, because I don't want to have to take medicine to make myself feel like myself, if that makes sense. Like, no, I'm not doing that. So it was just like, I was listening to him, but in my head it was just like, I'm not doing it. Like, no, I'm not okay with that. So I thought that I could self-medicate, if you know what I mean, self-medicate. And then it was just like, I did that for a little while, but then that wasn't really helping, because when you're not self-medicating, you can't self-medicate 24 hours throughout the day. You just can't do it. So when you're not self-medicating, you're down. It was just a lot of ups and downs with self-medicating. So I finally just put on my big girl panties and was just like, alright, I'll do it. And I was not happy to do it. I did not want to do it. But I was just like, I gotta stop feeling like this. I don't like isolating myself. I like to be around people. I like to be around my friends. I like to go out, I like to party. It just wasn't me. So I was like, I gotta fix this. So let me make sure that I've covered everything before I get into like I said, I got the notes on my phone. Oh yeah, and then it was just like, they wanted me to go see a therapist. And every time you talk to somebody that had depression and you tell them that they need to go see a therapist or whatever, they're like, nobody's about to tell me what's wrong with me. You're not about to tell me how I can fix me. And that's the same thoughts that ran through my head. I was just like, nobody's about to tell me how to fix me. Only I can fix me. Nobody can help me with it. I was just being stubborn. The Taurus that I am, just being stubborn, and didn't want to go. So the first time that I went, finally went, my mom went with me, and I sat on her couch, literally, and she was just asking me questions like, did I have any thoughts about killing myself, or harming anybody or anything like that. And no, my depression has never took me to that point in life to where I wanted to hurt myself or others. Never that I should feel that way or feel like anything can overcome me like that to kill myself. Like, I just don't have it in me. I feel like anything that anyone's going through, you can get through it. But yeah, she was asking me questions like that, and she was just asking me, well, have I had any traumatic experiences and stuff like that? And not really. No, I've been through some shit, but everybody go through shit at the end of the day. But she was just asking me questions, and it was just like, I guess she was trying to see if it was the other type of depression, like if you've been through a traumatic event in your life that causes you to be sad or mad or feel some type of way. And literally, like I said before, mine was literally the imbalance of serotonin in my brain. So it's not my fault. It's hereditary. But also I put my big girl panties on so I could go to school and live my best life. I didn't want to go to school and have to isolate myself, or I just wanted to be a new me, a better me, if that makes sense. Because for one, school's already stressful, so dealing with depression and anxiety to go to school, I feel like that would have been nothing but a setup for myself, literally. Because freshman year was the hardest time of my life. Like, being away from home, having hella homework, not knowing what to do, not knowing who to call, like, that's a different story. But anyway, so I just wanted to get myself straight so I can at least have that part controlled. So like I said, I did self-medicate. I was taking it every day. Not self-medicate, I did take the medicine and self-medicate at the same time. And I was taking it every day, and then a time came to where I was like, how much longer am I gonna have to take this? So that was going through my brain. And then also I was just like, well, when would I know when I can stop taking it? Do I just stop taking it? Do I have to go back to the doctor? Like, those thoughts were running through my head. Like, how am I gonna know if my serotonin levels are back up? Like, how am I gonna know? So I would go through spells where I would, god damn it, I would go through spells to where I would stop taking it and then start taking it again. But I could see the difference. Like, when I wouldn't take it, I would just go back to the same 2017 isolation and not wanting to be around anybody, wanted to be with myself, like, just wasn't for anything. I wanted to stay in the bed, watch movies all day. So then I would start taking it again because I'm just like, I don't like doing that. I like going out, like I said, I like having fun, I like being around people, and not taking that medicine was having me do the opposite. So I was just like, oh nah, I gotta get back on this. I gotta get back on this. So I started taking it again. Then I want to say I took it for like at least 2 years straight. I took it for like 2 years straight. No, 3 years straight, because that was in 2017. It is now 2020. So yeah, 3 years straight. And just this year, I stopped taking, like at the beginning of this year, I just went cold turkey. I was just like, you know what? I'm tired of taking this pill every day. Matter of fact, I was just like, I'm about to stop taking this because look, we gotta figure something out. Bad enough I gotta take birth control every day. I don't want to take this no more. So then I literally just stopped taking it. I don't advise people to just stop taking their medicine, because if you need to be on it, then be on it. But in my case, I'm speaking for me in this video. In my case, I literally just stopped taking it and I was okay. So I had to stop recording because my camera cut off because my SIM card was full, and I don't know where I left off. Oh my gosh. So I think I was saying I went cold turkey. I stopped taking it. Now I'm upset because I really don't remember where I was. I was advising you guys not to do that. If you need to be on your medicine, stay on your medicine. I don't remember. Oh my god. Yeah. Peep that I got the fireplace going in the background. But yes, so yes, so I stopped taking it. Yes, it was kind of hard because I would still have my days, but it wouldn't be 24/7 like it was in 2017. I would have my days where I would want to be left alone. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I still have my days where I want to be left alone. But I kind of, to me, it's like a mind thing. It's just like I can overcome that. Like there's days where I do have to drag myself out of the bed because all I want to do is lay there. Like, that's what I feel comfortable doing, so that's what I want to do. But I'm not, so I would say the medicine definitely did help. I don't know if my levels are up to where they're supposed to be because I haven't been back to the doctor, honestly. My doctor still thinks that I'm taking it. My doctor still thinks that I'm taking it, but I'm not. Like, I still get my refills, but I haven't even been taking it. What was I saying? Oh my god. The anxiety part, I still have that. I feel like everybody has anxiety. There's some things that just grind my gears, and there's some things that really just make me really anxious. Like, I don't like being in a big crowd. I don't like that. That makes me feel so uncomfortable. But I feel like everybody has anxiety. My ADHD, that's not going nowhere. I can't sit my ass down just can't sit still. And I don't have a problem with that. The thing that I had a problem with was the depression. I just didn't like feeling like I didn't know what was wrong. Now I can decipher, like, you're mad about this, you're sad about this. 2017, I couldn't decipher that. I didn't know. Half the time nothing was wrong. I was just mad, sad at nothing. So now the only time I get like that, it has to be a reason behind it. So, like, I would say my depression and anxiety ADHD journey was it was a hard one, but I feel like I said earlier, you can overcome anything you put your mind to. And who knows, like my levels could possibly drop, God forbid, and I might have to get back on it. And I'm not opposed to doing it because, like the doctor said, it could be a temporary thing and it could be a permanent thing. But I do know one thing that I didn't like was feeling like I didn't know what was wrong, or me being sad or mad at nothing. I didn't like that. So I wouldn't say that. I'm not going to sit here and diagnose myself as back to normal because I'm not a doctor. I can't do that. But I would say that I'm okay with not taking it. Like I don't feel like I used to. Like I can go I would say it's been almost damn near a year without me taking it. Like it's about to be 2021 in 2 months. It's November. I've gone almost a year without taking it. And something could happen to set it off. It could, and I would just hop back on it. So I mean, yeah, that's really my in a quick video, that is my depression and anxiety story. Everyone has it. Everyone goes through depression. Everyone goes through anxiety, whether it's an event that causes them to have depression, whether it is the lack of your chemical imbalance. Everybody goes through it. Everybody. My battery's about to die. Oh my god. We're gonna have to make this quick because my battery's about to die. So, like I said, everybody goes through it. I mean, it happens. It's life. Just, you have to find out what works for you to get through it. So, like I told y'all, I'm back and I'm better. My computer is working with me now. I can upload and edit with no problems. Imani Chantel, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to share. And I shall be back with another video in a couple of days. I'm going to plan to post once a week. I'm going to try. With school and work, I'm going to try. But I got a surprise coming for y'all. And y'all just going to have to wait for it. Bye.